Did classic NES games have any save options? Have you ever wondered how players managed to save their progress in classic Nintendo Entertainment System games? The answer might surprise you. Most classic Nintendo Entertainment System games from the 1980s did not include save options like we see in modern games. Players often had to complete their gaming sessions in one go or start over each time they played. This limitation stemmed from the technical capabilities and smaller game sizes of that era. However, there were a few clever methods that allowed players to keep track of their progress. One popular method was the password system. Many games used this approach, where players would receive a long code made up of letters, numbers, or symbols after reaching a certain point. For example, after completing a level in Mega Man 2, players would write down the password to continue later. While this method was effective, it could be a bit cumbersome and sometimes led to mistakes when entering the codes. Another interesting method was the use of battery-backed saves. Some Nintendo Entertainment System cartridges had a small battery inside that powered a memory chip. This allowed players to save their game data directly on the cartridge. Notable titles like The Legend of Zelda, Final Fantasy, and Kirby's Adventure utilized this technology. It was a significant advancement at the time, allowing players to turn off their consoles and return later without losing progress. However, the battery could eventually die, leading to the loss of saved data. Before battery saves became common, many players simply left their consoles powered on to keep their games intact. While this was not the most efficient method, it was a practical workaround. It did consume electricity and posed risks to the hardware, but it was a solution many players adopted. In Japan, the Famicom disk system offered a different approach. This floppy disk add-on for the Nintendo Entertainment System provided more storage and native save capabilities. Games like Zelda and Metroid could save progress more easily with this system, but it was never released outside Japan. From a nostalgic perspective, these limitations added to the challenge and excitement of classic Nintendo Entertainment System gaming. Players often had to master their games in one sitting or carefully manage their passwords. Completing a game felt like a real achievement, especially with the introduction of battery-backed saves marking a new era in gaming. While most classic Nintendo Entertainment System games did not have built-in save options, the creative solutions players used reflected the technology and gaming culture of the 1980s.